Miko's friends. How are you all, my little champs? So, shall we start our bedtime story? Yes. As I have promised you, from today, Miko is going to read some story books for you. When Miko reads the storybook, then what my little champs will do? Yes, you will move your eyes through each word and you will also read with Miko. Okay? So, shall we start? Yes. The first book which we are going to read is Where is My Teddy? Friends, read with Miko. Where is my teddy? Okay, and this book is written by Louis Andriol. Let us read this book. Are you ready? Yes. So let us see what's there inside this book and what's the story. Okay. Loopy loves playing with his teddy bear. His name is Teddy. One day, Loopy was really worried when he couldn't find Teddy anywhere. He's got to be here somewhere, cried Loopy as he frantically dug through his messy room. See, Miko's friends, you can see Loopy's messy room here in this picture. Miko's friends, how's your room? Is it like this? No, I know Miko's friends are excellent kids. You all have to organize your toys and you will keep your room neat and clean. Okay? Don't keep like Loopy. Okay? Now let us see what happened to Loopy next. Losing Teddy was horrible because tomorrow was show and tell and Loopy told everyone at school that he was going to bring Teddy. Maybe I left Teddy somewhere else, he thought. Loopy zoomed out of his room. Don't worry, Teddy, I will find you, he shouted. Junior and Theo were playing outside when they saw Loopy running toward them in a panic. Loopy, are you okay? Asked Junior. Loopy had been running so fast, he had to catch his breath. I can't find Teddy anywhere, and tomorrow is show and tell, and he is lost and all alone, and what if evil aliens from planet Tiki Broccoli took him and are holding him prisoner? He said in a single breath. Why? He is worried that how can he take Teddy to the school? Because he lost his Teddy. Right? Yes. So, and tomorrow is show and tell competition. He wants to show that Teddy to his friends. But unfortunately, he lost it. Let us see what happened next. Okay? Don't worry, Loopy, said Junior, comforting his little brother. You just left him somewhere and you don't remember where. Theo opened and read from his book. If you lose something, the best thing to do is retrace your steps. Do you remember all the places you went to today? Asked Junior. Loopy thought really hard. I think so. Loopy remembered he had gone to the drinking fountain because he was thirsty. I put Teddy right here on the grass, he recalled. But he isn't here anymore. Maybe I left him at the ice cream shop. I went there too. The kids decided to split up so they could look around the fountain one more time before they all met at the ice cream shop. Theo even had a detective's magnifying glass so he could look for clues on the way there. When Loopy and Junior arrived at the ice cream shop, they were surprised to see that Theo had gotten there first. Theo, did you find Teddy? Asked Junior. No, but I did find this delicious strawberry ice cream, he replied. Maybe Teddy is inside the ice cream shop, said Loopy. They looked under the tables, behind the counter, and even asked the ice cream man if anyone had found Teddy. No such luck. Teddy was still nowhere to be found. At least the ice cream was good, said Theo, while he licked the leftovers of his lips. Where else have you been today? Asked Junior. Next I went to the pool, said Loopy with excitement. Loopy started to run down the sidewalk. Follow me, he shouted. Hey, wait up! Junior and Theo both yelled, chasing after Loopy. When Loopy got to the pool, he was worried that Teddy accidentally fell in the water. Loopy asked Theo if he could help. But the strange thing about Theo is he doesn't like swimming, which is quite unusual for a turtle. They didn't find Teddy, but they sure had a good laugh with Theo about his fear of water. Nico's friends, what you can see in this picture? These friends were laughing, right? Why? You know why? Yes, see? Among this, you can see in this picture, Theo is a turtle. And the strange thing is that he doesn't like swimming. How can a turtle doesn't like swimming? Right? So, they all had a good laugh with Theo about his fear of water. The only other place Loopy had gone to that day was the woods behind the playground. Just before they went into the woods, they found Kate climbing a tree. Hey guys, what are you doing down there? She asked. We are looking for Loopy's Teddy, explained Junior. Can you help us? Kate jumped down from the tree lickety-split. You betcha, she said. I love solving mysteries. Let's go. They peeked under the rocks and stuck their heads in bushes. They found birds and butterflies, but still no sign of Loopy's favorite teddy bear. Are you sure Teddy isn't at home? asked Junior. I already looked everywhere at home, he replied. Theo had one more idea though. Sometimes it helps if a friend looks for something in the same place you already looked, he suggested. They might see things you didn't notice. Everyone thought Theo's idea was amazing. They decided to go back to Loopy's house and see if he had missed something. Mom! Exclaimed Loopy. Have you seen Teddy anywhere? His mom hadn't seen Teddy, but she had a good idea where he might be. Why don't we go take a look in your room? She suggested. When Loopy and his mom arrived at his room, they had to push the door really hard because there was a giant pile of toys blocking the way. In this picture, you can see that. I have a sneaky suspicion that Teddy is hidden underneath all these toys, said his mom. Loopy didn't argue because she was probably right. Junior and Theo wondered how they were ever going to start looking for Teddy. Kate wasn't scared though. The best way to start anything is by jumping in, she yelled, diving headfirst into Loopy's mess. Everyone was worried about Kate because she didn't come up for a long time. Is everything okay in there, Kate? Junior called out. Just then, Kate jumped up with Teddy in her hands. See, you can see in this picture, Kate jumped up with Teddy in her hands. Ta-da! She shouted, Mystery solved! Loopy was so happy to have Teddy back. Now he could bring him to school. Thank you so much, he gratefully told his friends. You are welcome, but maybe you should take better care of Teddy from now on, suggested Junior. Mom, I got Teddy back, see? Exclaimed Loopy, holding Teddy up in the air. Loopy's mom was very happy that Teddy was safe, but she had one important thing to say. Before you take Teddy to school tomorrow, you need to clean your room. While Loopy picked up his toys, he realized how important it was to keep his room clean. I will never lose you again, Teddy, he promised. The end. See, Miko's friends, how is Loopy's room now? It's so nice, it's so neat, right? It looks so beautiful now. Now, Loopy also realized how important it was to keep his room clean. That was the end of the story. Now, Miko's friends, can you tell me, do you keep your room like this? Or do you keep your room like this? Yes, I know. You keep your room like this, right? Yes, you should keep your room neat and clean. Okay, that is what we understood from this story, right? Yes. I hope you all have enjoyed this storybook. Have you enjoyed? Yes. Okay, so I have a request to you all. What's that? My little children, you all, please watch this video again and again and read with Miko. Okay? So, it's the time to say bye. Bye bye, butterflies. See you next time with a new book. Bye bye.